The Kirkland parchment paper sold at Costco comes from the exact same production line as the version Williams-Sonoma offers for nearly 3 times the price. That's just one aisle. Walking the entire store, I noticed 8 kitchen products that originate from identical factories, same foundries, even the same family-run workshops as those $300 boutique brands. Yet, among them, there are 3 products you should skip entirely. The key is knowing which ones to choose and which to avoid. Today, I'll take you through these 8 Costco kitchen items that quietly outperform their $300 counterparts at Williams-Sonoma and Sur La Table. At the end, I'll break down the cost comparison over 25 years between a carefully curated Costco kitchen and its high-end equivalent. Most people overlook how Costco operates. Their buyers handpick a small selection of products from select manufacturers and negotiate lower prices by guaranteeing to sell thousands of units each quarter. Some brands refuse to participate. Others agree, but offer a watered-down version only for warehouse clubs. The true winners are the brands with secure family ownership, producing real, existing products. They sell you the exact same item for far less. These are the hidden treasures. Starting at number 8, the markup gap becomes shocking with each item we explore. Anchor Hawking Glass Food Storage leads the list. Many kitchens are still filled with stained plastic containers, but Costco carries the Anchor Hawking True Seal 16-piece set for around $40. The same set in boutique stores goes for $60 to $80. Identical glass, identical lids, straight from the Lancaster, Ohio factory where Anchor Hawking has been pressing American glass since 1905. The company survived private equity takeovers, bankruptcy, and being dismissed twice as irrelevant. Their plant continues to produce soda lime glass, the everyday standard. Unlike the borosilicate Pyrex from your grandmother's kitchen, these are designed for refrigerator and pantry use at roughly $25 per piece. Lids are plastic, like all food storage systems, but the food touches glass, and that's what matters most. Next is Nordic Ware Bakeware. Family owned in Minneapolis since 1946, Nordic Ware spans 3 generations. Their Naturals half-sheet pan comes in a 2-pack at Costco for about $22. Williams-Sonoma sells a single pan for $28. The math is simple. Buying the Costco 2-pack gives you 2 pans for less than the price of one at a boutique store. Constructed from uncoated commercial-grade aluminum, these pans resist flaking, and without electronics or coatings, they last decades. The Minneapolis family still honors a lifetime warranty. If Costco carries the Bunt pan, that's another must-grab. Nordic Ware invented the Bunt in 1950, and the same pan you bake brownies in today could still be used by the next generation. Lodge Cast Iron continues the story. Pouring iron at the same foundry in South Pittsburgh, Tennessee since 1896, Lodge remains family-owned for 5 generations. Costco offers 2 Lodge items worth noting. A 12-inch and 14-inch skillet, 2-pack around $35, and a reversible cast iron grill and griddle, 17 inches by 12 inches, for roughly $40. That grill griddle is the quiet hero. A comparable pan from a high-end cookware store might cost $300 and often comes coated with non-stick surfaces that flake within 18 months. The Lodge version is one solid piece, grill ridges on one side, flat griddle on the other, spans 2 burners, sears a steak, finishes in the oven, survives a campfire, and can be passed down. Pre-seasoned, ready to cook, immediately, and priced at roughly 1/3 of a boutique piece, it belongs on any serious heirloom list. Panasonic's Genius Inverter microwave also shines. Costco carries the NN-SN755 and similar models, a 1.2 cubic foot inverter microwave, priced around $160. The smaller NN-SA651S has been discounted to around $100. At appliance stores, the same Panasonic with identical inverter boards sells closer to $250. What sets this microwave apart is its genuine inverter technology. When you select 50% power, the magnetron runs at half power. Most other microwaves operate at full power for half the time and misrepresent it on the display. Panasonic tells the truth. While the cabinet and magnetron endure, the door latch may wear faster, eventually requiring a full unit replacement after roughly 10 years. At the Costco price, that averages $16 per year for a microwave that delivers honest performance. These 8 products highlight the real value hidden in Costco's kitchen aisles. Knowing where to invest and where to pass by transforms a shopping trip into a strategic advantage, letting you equip a high-performing kitchen without succumbing to unnecessary boutique markups. The professionals who earn a living branding cookware tend to keep their secrets close. Take All-Clad D3 stainless steel cookware. This set rotates in availability. Sometimes it's listed on Costco's website, yet not always visible in the warehouse aisles. When it appears, you need to act fast. The 13-piece All-Clad D3 set at Costco runs around $650. The 2-piece fry pan bundle is priced near $140. Meanwhile, Sur La Table offers the same 13-piece set for $1,500. Same 3-ply stainless, same Canonsburg, Pennsylvania factory, identical lifetime warranty, rivets, handles, and aluminum core gauge. All-Clad is now owned by a French parent company, which is important to acknowledge. The Canonsburg plant continues to operate, producing the D3 line with the same bonding and finishing process that built All-Clad's reputation. The original family has stepped away, leaving ownership in Lyon, France. What remains unchanged is the metallurgy. The interiors are Type 304 stainless, verifiable through published specifications on All-Clad's site. Each pan has a real 304 steel body with an aluminum core bonded in for even heat. Less expensive stainless sets skip this bonding entirely, regardless of the number of pieces packed into the box. At Costco's price, you are effectively purchasing a single luxury skillet and walking away with 13 pieces. During sale season, the Le Creuset Dutch oven is another treasure. Le Creuset rarely dilutes its products for warehouse distribution. A 7-quart French oven that retails year-round at $440 occasionally appears at Costco for roughly $280. It's the same Dutch oven, same factory in Fresno brand, France, same enamel, same lifetime warranty. Costco's lower price doesn't reflect a watered-down item. Le Creuset remains privately owned, running a single factory that has been casting enameled iron since 1925. Production volumes exceed in-store demand, and Costco clears surplus inventory at the end of each run. The retail markup in boutique stores covers showroom costs, often in prime locations with valet parking. If the Le Creuset isn't on the shelves today, don't worry, it cycles. November and December are prime months, and walk in on a Tuesday morning before the holidays, and you might find a pallet of them. Beware of imitations. Crockpot, Lodge, and Tramontina each make similar enameled pots. Some, like the Lodge version around $50, are fine, but when I refer to the Costco Le Creuset, I mean the authentic French model in its wood-grain box with the Made in France stamp on the bottom. Everything else is a different story. Next up, Vitamix blenders. Family owned in Olmsted Falls, Ohio since 1921, Vitamix builds machines with 10-year warranties that outlast virtually every other small appliance. The Costco exclusive Ultra Pro model is priced at $300. This model is only available through Costco. The standard Ascent series at kitchen stores ranges from $450 to $550. The motor, bearings, drive socket, and Triton container are identical. The difference is a missing 1 or 2 touchscreen presets. The more expensive model might handle a preset for hummus automatically. The Costco version requires manual control, which experienced cooks will prefer. The 10-year warranty applies equally to the Costco model. Vitamix honors it regardless of where the blender was purchased. For rice enthusiasts, the Zojirushi rice cooker is a quiet secret. Non-rice eaters can skip ahead. Zojirushi has been manufacturing rice cookers in Osaka, Japan since 1918, maintaining a consistent product line for over a century. The NS ZCC 10 model appears at Costco around $170. The same unit on Amazon is closer to $200, and upscale cookware shops sell an equivalent model at $350. Its fuzzy logic chip precisely adjusts temperature and timing for every rice type. Short grain, long grain, brown, sushi, porridge, delivering perfect results each time. You measure a cup of rice, add a cup of water, press a single button, and walk away. The bowl is heavy, non-stick over die-cast aluminum with a removable gasketed lid. The cord retracts neatly. Every component is engineered for durability, designed by a Japanese family company to last 30 years without concern. A neighbor received a Zojirushi as a wedding gift decades ago, and today, her grandchildren in their 20s still use it. Even the chip from the 1990s continues to function because Osaka engineers built it to never fail. Now, 3 items at Costco you should skip without hesitation. First, Kirkland's signature cookware. While Costco's house brand excels in paper towels, trash bags, olive oil, trail mix, and many other products, the cookware is a different matter. Kirkland cookware is produced by a rotating set of overseas manufacturers, mostly in Thailand and China. Costco keeps the supplier list confidential, and the stainless steel composition is omitted from the packaging. If you're familiar with the issues surrounding 1810 stainless, you already understand why this matters. When a cookware brand keeps the steel composition hidden, the truth usually points to Type 201 manganese-rich stainless marketed as 1810, simply because regulations allow that labeling. The fact that the parent factory behind Kirkland remains under a confidentiality agreement speaks volumes on its own. If your goal is genuine stainless from Costco, the All-Clad D3 from the earlier buy list is the clear choice. Its pan composition is fully disclosed, and the labeling specifies the steel used. The Kirkland set is inexpensive for a reason, one I personally avoid stocking in my own kitchen. Consider the KitchenAid stand mixer sold at Costco. A viewer named Steve once commented about his experience. 15 years ago, he purchased one at Costco. After 14 months, the mixer began grinding. Lacking the original box and some accessories, he expected the store to refuse a return. Instead, he walked it in, and the customer service associate barely glanced at it. They told him he wasn't the first and promptly refunded his money. That is Costco's return policy at work, but it also sends a clear warning about the product itself. The newer KitchenAid models have issues. Gear oil leaks. The plastic gear strip and motor, which was once fully metal in Greenville, Ohio, is now a hybrid of plastic and steel. My mother's KitchenAid ran for decades, yet a neighbor's new one lasted only 14 months. Costco's version is essentially the same machine with a larger bowl attached. The generous return policy may save money, but the motor will fail, the lift hinge will rust, and the plastic worm gear will wear down. The larger bowl Costco offers amplifies the problem, distributing stress over more dough rather than mitigating it. If you bake weekly, consider an Anchor's rum. For monthly bakers, look for a vintage KitchenAid on the second-hand market. Avoid the new Costco KitchenAid, even at the lowest sale price you've ever seen. Next, the Ninja Deluxe Kitchen System. It's an all-in-one machine: blender, food processor, dough mixer, smoothie maker, and ice crusher. Costco highlights it on their monthly promotional table, and it appears on the front page of the coupon flyer at least twice annually. The price seems aggressive and the compact footprint looks tempting, but the category itself is fundamentally flawed. A single motor designed for a blender blade is expected to handle dough hooks, food processor discs, and smoothie cups. Bearings overheat, blade housings crack where rubber meets plastic, seals fail, and wet ingredients spill across the counter. Costco reviews reflect real-life lifespans: 14 to 20 months in active kitchens, 12 months in regular households. If you need a blender, the Vitamix Alta Pro from the earlier buy list is superior. For a food processor, a Cuisinart French Classic or a small robot coupe is the right choice. The all-in-one is marketing masquerading as engineering. The key takeaway from this list is straightforward. Costco works when the brand inside the box already makes a product worth owning. The Lodge pieces in your cart were forged in the same Tennessee foundry as the pans a Brooklyn chef pays double for. The Vitamix in your cart was assembled in the same Ohio factory as the $500 display model. The Zojirushi rice cooker came from the same Osaka facility. The Le Creuset was poured in the same French village. The Anchor Hawking containers were pressed in the Lancaster building. All-Clad emerged from the same Canonsburg line. Costco fails when the brand was already cutting corners before the product reached the warehouse shelf. Kirkland Signature Cookware conceals its manufacturer because it is produced in a cheap export factory nearby. The Costco KitchenAid is the same gear oil leaking machine sold at appliance stores. The Ninja is equally flawed regardless of whether you buy it at Target or a warehouse aisle. The only change upon entering Costco is the storefront rent and markup margin. The box is identical. The manufacturer remains the same. Let's add up the cost of the 8 recommended items. Anchor Hawking Storage, $40. Nordic Ware 2-pack, $22. Lodge 2-piece skillet bundle, $35. Lodge Reversible Grill and Griddle, $40. Panasonic Microwave, $160. All-Clad D3 13-piece set, $650. Le Creuset Dutch Oven during sale, $280. Vitamix Alta Pro, $300. Zojirushi Rice Cooker, $170. Altogether, that totals $1,697 for a complete kitchen of genuine tools built to outlast your mortgage. The same 8 items from a boutique kitchen store sum to roughly $4,800. Identical pots, pans, blender, and rice cooker over 25 years of use. The Costco kitchen costs about $68 per year, while the store-bought version costs roughly $192 annually. The difference? Rent and overhead for a luxury cookware showroom. This is the math no boutique will hand you at checkout. Costco is far from flawless. Kirkland Cookware is a trap. KitchenAid mixers are a trap. The Ninja system is a trap. Avoid the 3 items I just detailed. What's important is that some of the best heritage manufacturers in America, France, and Japan quietly leverage Costco's volume to place genuine products in front of ordinary families at half the price. That is the loophole. You just need to know which aisle to look on. Now, I want to hear from you. What is the greatest kitchen discovery you've ever made in a Costco aisle? Share your story in the comments. Every submission is read. Please leave your thoughts about this content in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.